Hi guys, so my topic is the East High Gay Straight Alliance versus the Board of Education of the Salt Lake City School District. This case happened in 1995. Basically, a group of students wanted to form a gay straight alliance club, and the school denied it right away. They told the students that they were not allowed to practice or behave in that way in a school manner. So eventually the school, after it was taken to the Supreme Court, gave up. After they appealed it, the students appealed, and they're like, whatever, just have your club kind of thing. But that didn't really stop or change much. And that's still going on today. There's still cases all over the country of these students, especially now with the LGBTQ community, where students want to form these kind of alliances, and the schools are either rejecting them or accepting them and kind of putting in stipulations of what they're allowed to or what they aren't allowed to practice within the school, and kind of what has to be taken into perspective too. What I expected to learn about this whole topic and the Gay Straight Alliance was that the school basically took away the students' First Amendment rights by denying them freedom of speech. They weren't allowed to practice or talk about or form a club with the Gay Straight Alliance. Well, it turns out that wasn't the case. These schools, when you enter a public school system, some of your rights as a citizen are taken away in order to make the school rules work, basically. So my best source so far has been the lambdalegal.edu. I found a lot of information not only on the background and what the case was about, but also it talks about the actual lawyers that were involved in the case and kind of what sides they took and why. So that gave me a little bit of perspective from my side as I'm kind of writing about this. The issue, like I said, is still going on in schools today, so that's going to be more where my research is coming from in the next couple weeks. So I'm going to be trying to find more information about cases that are happening either currently or have maybe just ended or just closed or whatever, so I can get a little bit more information and kind of decide what these schools need to do in order to have these gay straight alliance clubs and to make them work and to let these students exercise their rights. So far my thesis in the works is students should have the right to practice a gay straight alliance club as long as it follows the school or the organization's rules and allows equal opportunity for all students. So I feel like it shouldn't matter what side of if the Gay Straight Alliance Club takes. I feel like they should have equal rights as the LIGO Club. They should be able to do the same things. They shouldn't be taken away just because it's a certain type of club per se. So that's kind of where my thesis is heading, but it could change. I'm not really sure. My whole topic has actually changed. So I started out going to write about the Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem and other athletes kind of taking a step and doing the same thing. But in all reality, that didn't really cause any First Amendment issues. He and other athletes did practice their right as they should have, and they can, and they're allowed to. The only kind of controversy there is whether he was disrespectful or they are disrespectful by kneeling on our nation's national anthem, or the flag and the kind of just disrespect or respect you might take on that. So my actual topic is the school refusing the students freedom of speech by not letting them have the Gay Straight Alliance Club, and that's kind of what the whole case was about. But I just want to point out that was the kind of question that I was trying to answer in my controversy. So that's where I'm headed. Thanks.